I've always loved classic cartoons, especially Tom and Jerry. The slapstick humor, the endless chase, the clever tricks, it's simple fun, or so I thought. Recently, I started noticing something strange, something that began to worry me the more I watched. At first, it was just a feeling, a sense that something was off, but as I dug deeper, I realized there was more to this cartoon than met the eye. It all started with a late-night binge. I was watching some old episodes when I noticed something peculiar. In one episode, Heavenly Puss, Tom is killed and sent to the pearly gates, where he is told that he can't enter unless Jerry forgives him for all the torment he's inflicted. As the episode plays out, I realized that Jerry never actually forgives Tom. Instead, Tom wakes up, supposedly having learned his lesson. But the chase continues in the next episode, and nothing seems to have changed. That is when I started to suspect that something was wrong, really wrong. I rewatched the episode, slowing it down, analyzing every detail. And there it was, a flicker, just for a split second, in the background. It looked like a shadow, a figure watching Tom from the distance. I would not have noticed it if I had not been looking so closely, but once I saw it, I could not unsee it. The more I watched, the more I started to notice this shadowy figure in other episodes, always in the background, always watching. I could not shake the feeling that this figure was somehow connected to Tom's eternal struggle. Why was Tom cursed to chase Jerry endlessly? Why was there no resolution, no escape from this cycle of torment? The more I thought about it, the more it felt like Tom was not just chasing Jerry, he was running from something, something that was always just out of sight, always watching. I started researching online, looking into fan theories, but most of what I found was harmless speculation, jokes about how Tom and Jerry are actually friends, or that the whole show is just a metaphor for something innocuous. But then I stumbled upon a forum buried deep in the web, a place where people discuss the darker side of cartoons. There was a thread about Tom and Jerry, and as I read through it, I found people talking about the same shadowy figure I had seen. They called it the Watcher. According to the thread, the Watcher is a malevolent entity that feeds off of suffering, trapping characters in an endless loop of pain and conflict. The theory suggested that Tom and Jerry are stuck in a purgatorial cycle, with the Watcher ensuring that Tom never catches Jerry, that Jerry never truly escapes, and that the chase never ends. The episodes are not just cartoons, they're manifestations of this endless torment, replayed over and over again for the entity's amusement. I could not stop thinking about it. It explains so much, the lack of continuity, the repetitive violence, the way Tom always seems to forget his lessons from previous episodes. What if Tom is not just a cartoon character? What if he is aware of his fate, aware that he is trapped, and every time he seems to be learning or changing, the Watcher resets everything, forcing him back into the same role, the same chase, with no memory of what came before. I tried to convince myself it was just a crazy theory, just the overactive imagination of a fan who had watched too many episodes in a row. But the more I thought about it, the more it started to make sense. And then, last night, as I was watching another episode, something happened that I cannot explain. As the episode ended, the screen went black, but instead of the usual credits, there was a moment of static. Then, for just a split second, I saw something that made my blood run cold. It was a close-up of Tom's face, but not the goofy, animated face I was used to. This Tom looked different, tired, worn out, and his eyes were filled with terror. He looked right at me, and I swear, he mouthed the words, "Help me." The screen went black again, and the credits rolled as usual. I tried to replay the episode, but it was gone. The tape would not play, just a blank screen. I don't know what I saw, but I cannot shake the feeling that it was not just a glitch. It felt like a cry for help, a moment where the veil slipped and I saw the truth behind the cartoon. I have not watched Tom and Jerry since. I cannot. Every time I think about it, I see Tom's face, those terrified eyes, and I wonder how many other characters are out there, trapped in their own endless loops, watched by something we cannot see, something we cannot understand. I wonder if they're trying to warn us, and we are just too busy laughing to notice.